Hello, how y'all doing? I am Johnzetta Pleasant, and it has been a while. Today, I just want to say Happy Freedom Friday. I am back with a Freedom Friday video, and I just wanted to just share some things with you all that has been going on. So, when I tell you waiting seasons is not always what we may expect for them to be, but it's a process, and I just thank God for it. So anyway, before the month is out, I just wanted to share what was actually given to me at the beginning of the month, and the word was that this is a season of turnaround. And as you all see, it has been a lot going on for the month of November, but when the Holy Spirit spoke to me earlier this month, and I know we are at the end of November, he said season of turnaround. And so I just wanted to share that with someone. And as I began to write some things down, I'm going to share what came to me. And first and foremost, it was about just forgiving yourself. You cannot move forward in what God has called you to do or an assignment that God has given to you without knowing where you stand. So first, you just have to forgive yourself. I've learned to forgive me for some time now, because I know the enemy is always trying to take us out. I always try to hold like generational curses over us. I always try to bring chaos and confusion our way, but we know God is not the author of confusion. And anytime there is confusion or misunderstanding, miscommunication, we know the enemy is always in the mix, because that's what he does: confusion and division, right? So I'm just going to give a few things that I had written down. So like I said, season of turnaround was what was given to me for the month of November. And we are at the end. And when I say we have to learn in this season of turnaround how to walk in obedience, I've said it before, and I'm going to continue to say it again, because a lot of times when we don't operate in obedience, we tend to not receive the reward that God purposed for us, or God has set aside for us, especially in the right time or the right season. So we have to learn how to operate in obedience, no matter how it feels, no matter what it looks like, because if God is a way maker, a miracle worker, a promise keeper, the light in the darkness, we have to be able to fully trust in him, zone in on that, and just put it all in his hands, right? So when you don't operate in obedience and you're disobedient to what God has given to you, you delay and stop some of the blessings that were purposed for you. Some of the doors that should have been open, that you may feel should have been open times and time ago. Like, we have to understand that when we don't operate in a certain way, in which is not in alignment with what God's plan is for us, because we have to first diligently seek him, and so that everything else can be added unto us. So learn how to operate in a season, or in seasons, from day to day, from time to time, but in obedience, because we will hinder and lack what God has for us. So forgive yourself. I had to write some things down. I'm like, I forgive me. When I think about growing up and how I grew up, knowing that God had his hand on me the whole time, I can't do nothing but trust and continue to be driven by faith, to know that no matter what I go through, he's going to provide a way of escape, or he's going to show me the way. His word is going to continue to be a lamp to my feet as long as I seek him first. So forgive yourself so that God can open up that door and begin to pour out blessings and give you the reward through your faithfulness, through your obedience, and through you trusting in him. So you have to learn how to walk as Christ. And that means just diving into your word and understanding what his plan is for your life. Because everything that we go through in life is an experience, but I can guarantee that the answers that you're looking for when you're going through certain trials is in the Word. And so that's the beauty of it, and beginning to walk like Christ and talk like Christ, and understand that anytime confusion begins to come up and it goes against what the words say, we know the enemy is trying to put in a plan to despise or disrupt or distract anything that we have going on to kind of throw us off track. So I just want to kind of help somebody reel that trust back in and build your faith back up, because God said he only wants you to have a mustard seed of faith. So let's build that seed, build that back up, and knowing that there's a plan for you. There's still a plan, and this is the season of turnaround, okay? So any discord that the enemy tries to send your way, no, it's opposite of what God has for you. With this still being the fourth quarter, let me go into that. I had wrote down some things about just walking into victory. This is not the end. We are at the end of the year, but this is not the end. This is still leap year, and thank you, Holy Spirit. This is why I say we are still this is a season of turnaround, because this is still leap year. No matter how far down in the quarter of the year that we are, this is still leap year, right? And God can turn it around in an instant. So continue to claim before you walk. Already know, or as you're walking, already know, and begin to claim victory. Walk into the victory. You're going to walk into it. And just know that God is too faithful for you to just give up now. God gets the glory. He's too faithful. So don't stop now. We're in the season of turnaround, and I just wanted to log on and share, like, with this being Friday, Freedom Friday, as I say, this is still the month of turnaround. Of course, we have another day left, and then we are into the next month. But just know God is still working. And if all is not well, he is still working for your good, okay? Until everything works out for you. Walk in obedience. Don't miss what God has for you. Stay faithful. Put your trust in him, no matter what it feel like, no matter what it look like. And continue to seek him first, because you are in a season of turnaround, and things can happen for you in a matter of time. Like, don't be in your own way. Get out your own way. Oh, Lord, I'm speaking to myself. Get out of your own way. I just thank God that he's allowed me some time to just kind of sit back and get a little bit more into his word daily, and understanding who he is, his attributes, and signs of him, and seeing the signs and seeing the wonders, and knowing that God is with you along your journey each and every day. Don't get discouraged. Don't get dismayed when things don't go your way. God is with you. He said he has our name written in the palm of his hands. So listen, I just wanted to share that with somebody. It kind of feels good to get back on and uplift somebody, and because it encourages me as well. But I just give God all the glory, because the joy that I feel and the happiness that I feel within, I'm able to pour into someone else and let you all know that trouble don't last always. Joy comes in the morning. If you seek God and you put your trust in him, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding, as I say, and a joy that no man can take away. So y'all be blessed. And if all is not well, once again, God is still working. You are beauty marked by God. Y'all be blessed.